Hi, Vibe and Soulpreneurs, Christine here. I'm so excited to finally have an opportunity to pop in and talk to you ladies. Typically, I do a Facebook Live in this community once a week, and it's been a solid 3 weeks. And I wanted to pop in and explain why, as well as let you ladies know what to expect this month of July with all of these energetic shifts and changes coming down the pipe. I also wanted to take a moment and thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for your very kind and sweet comments when I shared, I think it was last Thursday, about the recent engagement of Colton and I. So thank you so much for celebrating with me. It means a lot. I really do love each and every one of you. You are all fantastic human beings, and I'm so excited to have you in this tribe, in this community. So updates, why haven't I been as active on here lately? Well, for one, I'm not in my house. I moved about a week and a half ago. I'm now house sitting at a friend's place while they're on honeymoon, while my place is being renovated. So all my belongings are split between my garage of my house under renos, my vehicle, this garage, everything's all over the place. Hey, Bernadette, welcome. How are you? So in any case, I've been kind of like discombobbled because part of my life is scattered all over different cities. I am moving back home on Thursday, and so next week all of the Facebook Lives are going to resume every Wednesday night like they usually are. So why am I popping in here? I'm popping in here because I wanted to let you ladies know what to expect this month of July. So July is a very powerful period. A lot of you probably already know about how human beings are affected by the ebbs and flows of nature's own rhythm and cycle, but some of you might be kind of new to this stuff. So today we have a new moon, but simultaneous to the new moon, we also have a total solar eclipse. If you're watching this from Canada or the US or UK or even Australia, you aren't going to see the eclipse. Only in some countries in the world will see it, but we're all affected by the energy of it. And eclipses come in pairs. You've probably heard me talk about this if you're a member of the group back in January. So there's a 2-week portal between the eclipse pair in which a lot of major life overhauls are going to take place. And depending on what your own chart is, it's going to affect you differently. But we all have free will. We all are conscious creators of our own life. But the thing with eclipses are we have conscious control how we respond and react to events. But eclipses, you can think of it more as a fated event, something actually coming in or being removed that's to course correct the path you're on for the highest good, to get you aligned to where you're going. So it can be quite challenging for some people depending on how off course they are, meaning you're gonna go through a breakup, or you're gonna lose a job, but it's gonna be for your highest good because that's not a job you're meant to be at, or maybe that relationship isn't with the person you're meant to spend your life with. But it can also be that new opportunity, the phone ringing and someone giving you the speaking gig, or you getting that inspired idea that's really going to change the trajectory on the grand scale of the vision. It can even be something more subtle. It can be you finally having enough of a certain pattern you've been playing out and you're letting go of it and no more. And so on this new moon, it's a great time that I invite you to get clear. Well, what is it that you yourself are consciously ready to let go of, so it's not so uncomfortable? It's not the universe coming in and saying enough of that bad habit, but rather you being like, you know what, this served me in the past, but no longer with where I'm going, so I'm ready to let that go. Or I'm ready to change directions and put more time and energy on this new thing that's feeling so good to me, whatever that might be. Oh, hey, Christy. Hey, Jamie. So happy you're here. I'm just giving everybody the scoop of what to expect this July. And then the other element we want to keep in mind with what's going on in July is it's also Cancer season. And that means we're in the water element where we're feeling things. If you're normally an emotional person or sensitive, you're going to be feeling it even more. And most of you in this community probably are a sensitive woman. Perhaps you already know you're an HSP, highly sensitive person, or perhaps you're empathic. So don't be hard on yourself or beat yourself up if you're feeling extra sensitive, if the tears are flowing more easily, because that's just the nature of being in Cancer season. But that said, Cancer season mixed in with a lot of overhaul detoxification, things coming in, things being pulled out of the eclipse energy, it could be extra sensitive, so keep that in mind. I was watching a movie last night called Hacksaw Ridge, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much for an HSP, highly sensitive, and I'm empathic. It was just too much to watch. It made me cry basically the whole time. I don't know if you ladies have seen that movie. If you're empathic, oh gosh, it's too intense, but in any case. And then the other thing on top of all that is we have right now 4 planets in retrograde. If memory serves me, it's Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. And on top of that, in 5 days, Mercury goes retrograde as well. So in terms of if you're a business owner, if you're a solopreneur like me, it's not the time to be launching something brand new to the public. It's actually the time with all of this backwards energy, this review of the past, this, you know, taking a magnifying glass to all these things, all these aspects that are showing up. It's a chance to go over it and, you know, make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, especially Mercury retrograde, because that's affecting communication and technology. So it's a great time. For example, like me, I'm building out the new websites, membership sites, the programs, the content, the behind the scenes, so that when we get out of the eclipse portal, the second eclipse is going to be a lunar eclipse in 2 weeks on the same day as the full moon. That's how they work. So when we get out of the eclipse portal and we start fresh in August 1st, I believe, is a new moon in Leo, it's going to be like guns a-blazing, high, vibrant energy, that fire element, and we all won't be feeling as sensitive, and it will be like a full steam ahead. So if you have something you want to release to the world, it's a great time to work on it thoroughly now. Maybe even more quiet time. You might feel less social this month, so that you can come out and really be your sparkly, magical self come August. So hopefully that gives you ladies some insight as to what's coming down the pipe. On top of that, oh, before I forget, Earth's own frequency, you may have already heard about this. I follow the teachings of Elizabeth Peru, and she's so brilliant in the work she does. So you all know that we're vibrational beings. Likely you know that. You're in high vibe and silpreneur. And our own natural hertz, our frequency, literally the vibratory rate we're at is 7 point something. Typically, it goes lower when we're unwell. It goes higher when we're feeling better. Oh, sorry, 70, not 7. So the Earth has its own frequency too, and the Earth recently shot up to as high as 90 on the Hertz scale, and now it's been averaging out around 20, 30, 40, which is unheard of given the fact it's typically at 7.8. And when that massive change happens to the planet itself, it's called the Schumann resonance, all humans are going to feel it. Consciousness in general is going to be shifted. It's actually going to raise. So super exciting, because that supports Age of Aquarius, the tipping of one age to the next, which is formally in 2020, but you're going to be feeling it even years ahead and years after. But in any case, it's important you know this to understand why you might be feeling the way you're feeling. There's a lot going on, and we're all feeling it, but we're all going to come out stronger and feeling really good, especially in the next few weeks. So plant your seeds, what you'd like to bring about these next few months. Oh, by the way, new moons, what you plant, what you intend. A lot of people think it's just for the month ahead, but it's actually a 6-month period. It's something you're planting to come into full manifestation in 6 months from now. So that's really exciting to think. Where do you want to be come Christmas time, right? Come the beginning of 2020. In any case, I hope you ladies have an amazing week. See me, I'll be back in my old house. And thank you again for all of your celebration wishes. I love you so much. Talk to you soon.